Welcome back, and we're just going to be getting right into the video. I did not record an intro. I also recorded myself, well, I tried to record myself putting on my foundation, but I guess it didn't record or wasn't on or whatever, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm using the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth, and it has been my favorite from the drugstore. And I just put that all over my face, and I'm blending it with this regular foundation brush. And then I sprayed my Beauty Blender with Fix Plus only so that I can just absorb all the excess and look more dewy. Does that make sense? Excess and dewy. You know what I mean, I hope. Anyways, this is my Lorac primer for the eyes. It's my first time using it. And I was so excited. And then here is the Carli Bybel palette. It is so good, you guys. I swear, if you don't have it, go get it. It is so inexpensive and the pigmentation is amazing. I'm going to be going in with this middle color right here as my transition shade. It's just a really nice mauve-y kind of color. And I'm blending in windshield wiper motions. Then I'm going to be going in with this, it's like a darker purple, and I'm going to be using that for the outer corner of my eye. And I'm not being too precise with this, like I'm just kind of moving it around in that area, only because I'm going to be blending it out in a little bit, as you'll see. Now I'm going to be blending, as you can see, and I'm going in windshield wiper motions only because to me, if I blend a certain way, I feel like all the eyeshadow just goes that way. So I like doing windshield wiper so it gets all over the entire crease and not just in one part of the eye. Does that make sense? I hope so. Now I'm going to be using this darker color right here, and I'm just going to be packing that on the outer corner of my eye to add more dimension. And I just think this look was really, really nice when I finished it. I was really happy with it. It's kind of like a daytime smoky eye. I know this looks funny. Don't worry, I will be blending out in a little bit. Exactly. You know, you know. I'm then going to further blend to my liking. And every now and then I'm going to be going into the same first color that I used just so that I can still have that color in there instead of it just being completely dark. And in case you couldn't tell, I love layering colors, but look how nice it's turning out just by doing that. I thought it was nice and I was like, oh wait, no, you forgot something. And then there you go, we're good. And now we're going to be blending the other eye. That hair flip, I was like, really, Amy, I flip my hair so often now and I hate it, and I just don't even know when I do it, and I hate that. Anyways, I'm going to go in with this flat shader brush, and I'm going to be spraying it with Fix Plus only because I feel like it just grabs onto the color more and it makes it pop. I also use those two shades that I just pointed at. And I'm going to be packing that all over the inner corner of my lid. These colors together are so nice. I just think they're so pretty. As you can see, it just really brings everything together. And you have all these colors in here, so I figured why not just use as many as you can. Just don't worry about it meeting the other color because you are going to be blending just to bring those two together. Or I'm going to be blending, hopefully. If you do watch this and you like it and you do it, then you would blend. Just like that. And now for the fun part, I'm going to be messing up my eyeliner in a bit, as you'll see right there. Let me just go ahead and slow motion that for you. I hate when this happens, and so I figured, well, why not just show them how I fix it? So here's a little tip on how to fix any eyeliner that you mess up. You're going to get concealer, and I'm going to be using this hard candy one right here. You're going to be using a small angled brush. Well, you're going to need one. And then you're going to go back into any color that you use right before you did your eyeliner, and then you're just going to go over it like that. I love this trick because also I feel if you used a bright color for your lid, then this just helps it pop even more. So that's another trick you can use, is just concealer and whatever color it is that you use. And because it is a little bit more bright, I just decided to go ahead and even out both of my eyes. And there you go. A nice little trick. And now I'm going to be adding a wing to this look. I cannot talk today. Anyways, I use like 20 different eyeliners. I don't even know if you noticed there's like a lot of different eyeliners for this look. But anyways, I was thinking of not doing a wing because usually for daytime looks I don't, but I was like, you know what, why not? So this is me trying to achieve the wing, which I actually was really happy with the way that it came out. And then what I do is I get a clean makeup wipe and then I just go ahead and do that to the edges. And also I use the exact same concealer that I use for the little trick. And I go ahead and clean it up to make it look more sharp. I love concealer. You can do so many things other than, I mean, obviously to conceal, but I feel like it just helps so much with everything. I don't know. And now I'm going to be using the same concealer under my eyes, spraying my beauty blender again, and then I decided to speed this part up because I don't think it's all that necessary. And yeah, I'm just going to be blending that all out, and I'm going to also have it meet where I fix my eyeliner so that it's not like a bright white line and then the rest is blended. So yeah. And as you can see, the middle shade broke, which is so sad. I hated that moment. But I still love this palette, so I'm going to be using those two top colors to highlight. And I am in the color NC35. I'm going to be using the MAC Studio Fix Dance Break. Oh. And I'm going to be setting the foundation and also blending it in with the concealer that I set. And then I'm going to be coating my eyelashes for when I put on eyelashes. Duh. Look at that wing. It's so sharp. I'm really excited with how that wing came out. And these, oh my god, I've been loving these. They're the 113 Ardell Wispies, and I've just been so in love. As you can see, I've used them like 5 times already. And I just think they're really, really pretty, like for daytime and for nighttime. Of course, I would go forget something. Anyways, this is the Lash Grip eyelash grip, which I also love. And I'm going to be placing that right in the center. I did cut them because, of course, they were a little bit too long. And here's a tip for removing eyelash glue in case you put too much. You're just going to get the ends of the tweezer and like just slide it off, as you're going to see right there. So in case you added too much, that's just a little fun tip. I'm then going to I'm going to be squeezing the ends of my eyelashes together. And there's both. It's supposed to dry clear, so just wait for that in a bit. Now onto contouring. I'm going to be using this shade in the middle that broke. Of course, that would be the one that broke. When you drop something. I drop so many things so many times, and I just don't put it in the video, but I drop things a lot, and it's so annoying. I can't do my makeup without dropping something, and I hate it. So if that's you, then I feel you. And then I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and I'm going to be adding a little bit more warmth to my face. Contouring the nose. I think I went in with I think it was the same middle shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Yes, you know. You know. Another hair flip. Oh my god. This is the Mineralized Blush by MAC. I think this color is so pretty, and I hate that it is limited edition, so you cannot get it. Unless you can find it somewhere, I suggest get it. It's called Fabulous. And I'm going to be adding that on my cheeks. And because I think it looks a little bit, exactly, you know, a little bit too bright, I'm going to be taking a small stippling brush and then just blending that out so that it blends together with everything else. Again, with the same Lorac primer, I'm going to be using that under my eyes because I'm going to be putting eyeshadow under there. And I'm going to be taking that shader right there with a small, I guess like small taper brush. And I'm going to be putting that all over my bottom lid, oh my god, my bottom lash line. What am I saying? Oh my god. I look crazy, like, because there's no music playing. Then I'm going to be taking that with like a pencil brush and then adding it more towards the end of my eyes, just so that it meets the other color. And then I'm going to be taking those two colors right there and adding those on my inner corner to highlight. I used those two because I didn't want it to be too shiny, and those two, it's a shiny and a matte powder, so I wanted it to just be even. I don't know what that was. I don't know why I did that. And then I'm going to be adding mascara to my lower lash line just to darken it up a bit. When you put mascara on your finger, I'm going to be using that shade to highlight. And I'm just going to be putting that on the tops of my cheeks, my nose, and anywhere else I want to brighten up. This is the color, I think it's called Rose Brown by NYX, and I love it. So I'm going to be lining my lips with that. I think this color alone would be a really nice lipstick just by itself, but I put like 20 different things on my lips, as you're going to see in a bit, and I don't know why. It's like I was feeling it, and then I wasn't, so I needed to add more, and I don't know. I'm indecisive. Ugh, okay, so this is MAC Pander Me. This is my favorite lipstick from them ever, and I hate it. I hate that it is limited edition, so I was able to get one before it went out. Look at it, like, ugh. I think the closest you can get to that is Velvet Teddy, so as soon as I run out of this one, I'm just going to get Velvet Teddy because I just love this color. I decided to put a little bit of Dose of Colors Playdate on there, and then I decided to go in with this color right here and add a little bit more shimmer because, I don't know, I've been liking this lately. After that, I'm going to be bathing myself in Fix Plus, and that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day.